Hi, welcome to Runescape. Today I just wanted to quickly cover the two updates from this week, the Aura Management System and the Bakriminel Bolts. I've actually never made the bolts before, so I thought this would be a good time to get some and see what happens when we attach diamonds to them and enchant them. It looks to me from looking through the RuneScape news that the effects of the different types of gem bolt tips are similar to what we've already been seeing as far as the effects of bolt tips, such as the red ones, the red ruby ones, doing damage and taking some of your health, the emeralds poisoning, and the diamonds doing extra damage. I'm going to fletch a couple diamond ones. Ooh! And I'm going to get this while we're here too, because I haven't done my divine limit today, and I need the divination experience. So, quick break from that, and a shout out to, I'm going to say your name as Dr. Izzy. If you're D. Rizzy, I'm sorry. I think Dr. Izzy's kind of cool, so I'll call you that, for saying hey and for watching the videos. I really appreciate that. Okay, so this noob had to leave and come back because I forgot that doing the divine gathering was going to fill up my inventory with stuff, so I had to go get rid of that, and now I got distracted by imps. So let's chop some of this tree. Let's see, I don't have any bolt tips. Oh, well, I thought that I could fletch them and... No, I don't want to chop the tree. I thought I could fletch them. But apparently I need the tips first, and they are in Edgeville. I will return. Well, this is like the noob's guide to the update because I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just discovering here as I go along. Okay, let's see. So what's this? A bolt tip pack. Well, I don't know that I want... Oh, these bolts are rather... Tips are expensive, aren't they? Oh, that says 50,000. See, I had to get closer to my screen because I thought further away it said 500,000. I'm like, what? So I can get 200. I wonder how many's in a pack. Let's just go ahead and buy a pack. See how many's in a pack. Hopefully it's more than 200. What? I'm confused. Okay, so let's see what we get with 50 tips. Back to the dungeon. Third time's the charm, right? Well, not necessarily with me. Oh, shoot, it's coal and adamant. Okay. I was going to be sad if there was a rune rock. Okay. I have these dungeoneering tokens in my inventory because when I was running back here, instead of clicking on the entrance, I clicked and started pickpocketing. Okay, let's see. Fletch. Bolt shafts. What's the difference between the two of these? Bakriminel bolts times 10. Bakriminel bolt shafts times 10. Well, I wonder which one I want. I want the bolts, right? So that I can tip them. Oh, you need shafts before you can make bolts, apparently. Okay. So we're making 10 of these. Oh, so what? The tree doesn't like respawn right away? It's going to squirt blood for a while like I murdered it? So let's add tips to these. Oh, I bet I'm going to need feathers, aren't I? No? Okay, so can I just add tips to these? Okay. I thought you used to have to add feathers to bolts. Okay, so now we have diamond tipped bolts. Hopefully the tips will sell. I'm just making these to try them out anyway. And now we need to enchant them. Let's go get those. Let's see if these tips sell. They don't. Okay. So we'll end up having to make 30 more. Let's just grab a bunch of each. Okay. Bolts, you are going to be enchanted. I have everything. Enchant. Yay! Okay, let's put the runes back. And I'm going to gear up because I want to try some different armor and different weapons over at the Sentinel creatures, and also try the aura management system over there in combat. Okay, so I got some gear together. I'm going to wear ranged armor since that's the type of fighting I'll be doing. I'm going to be using my crystal bow since the larger creatures are weak to arrows, and the weaker of the two is, or the smaller of the two eyeballs is weak to thrown weapons, and I don't have any at the moment. I don't feel like buying any. So I was having no problem killing them with my crossbows and just regular bolts. So I want to test and see what happens. I also want to see if I wear some melee armor to offset the magic damage if I can get by without using prayer, because the bigger eyeballs kind of hit hard. So let's go check this out, get a look at the eyeballs again, and also check the aura management system. So let's see what I have as far as aura choices. We don't want to fish. Greater reverence, I always forget. Slows down prayer drain and increases prayer restoration. That's probably one that we would want to activate. So it's really convenient that you just look at your armor settings, and then you have this button wear and manage your auras, and you can choose what aura you want. You can activate it. There's also the option to use Viswax if you have that, to extend the time. And when I'm finished with my Greater Reverence aura, if I want to switch to Vampirism, I can do that while my other one's on cooldown. Let's start with Greater Reverence for prayer. It says I have an aura active. What do I have active? I didn't activate this aura. Yeah, so I just need to unequip it. I guess the Helion aura from the 2018 Premier membership does not go into the aura management system. What's the deal with that? That's a flaw that needs to be fixed. Okay, so let's go back into the aura management system, choose my Greater Reverence, activate it. Oh, well, that's a disappointment too, that it also covers up your activation emote, because I always thought that was kind of cool when the light would flash and it goes choo. So from having been in here before, we know that these creatures here, the Seekers, they're weak to thrown weapons, and I had no problem killing them with my crossbows and regular broad bolts. So let's see what the crystal bow does to them. See, they are getting me with some magic damage, but not much. Nothing that I shouldn't be able to handle with just my Excalibur. So these creatures might be a good one to do for a while, just to be able to stay here for a long time. They dropped emeralds. Let's see how many emeralds we got. 4. The other ones were giving me quite a bit of damage. I'm not sure the amount of time that I could stay down here. That's why I brought a different choice of armor, and also I brought a unicorn with some healing scrolls. And I already set my prayer to automatically turn protect from magic on, and my follower to use its special move. And I brought my emergency teleports, which reminds me I'm going to have to dismiss Hazel in case I need to summon my unicorn. So let's see what happens when we do one of the higher creatures, which are these soul gazers. And we do have one secret charm that goes into this portal, but I want to save them until I find out which combat works best for me. Yeah, they are hitting me kind of hard, so let's put on some protect from prayer. Protect from magic prayer. That negates, well, I'm still getting hit with magic. So the curse really isn't doing that much. Let's see what happens if I put on some melee armor. I think the first time I was here, I was actually in melee armor and used my crossbows and bolts. And I should drink some Holy Overload also. So this one gave me some U-logs and 100 Dungeoneering tokens. That's pretty cool. Did I drink my potion? Yeah, I drank some of the potion. Maybe I need to use Soul Split. It doesn't like that. What if I use, that's melee. What if I use some Anguish? So it looks like they're going to drop a lot of emeralds and logs. Let's try the bolts. Even though they say these are weak to... Why didn't my prayer turn on? There it goes. This is weak to arrows, but let's see what my cross bolts do. I wonder if there's a way to stop this magic damage. Oh, my Silky Mask activated, and this white over here is going to help me fight. Oh, it lasted for a short time, but that was nice. So I'm going to stick on my ranging gear again. I do have on Ava's accumulator to help collect my bolts. I missed seeing... Oh, I got broad bolts? Was that a drop? I'm not fighting with broad bolts. Nope. That's weird. Okay, so they drop bolts. I'm going to try one more with this. I wonder if they're designed so that you continually take attack. Ooh, I have another white spawn to help me out. And what's this Tip Stalker Essence? Oh, it can be used to create stalker arrows with dark arrows. Okay, well maybe we need to try that. This is going to be my last one since I'm almost dead. So it gave 6,000 coins. I got a loop key half, which is nice. So my unicorn definitely would be needed to kill these. So I'm not really sure that the bolts that we made have any effect here. I'm going to try to make the dark arrows and see if that makes any difference since they're weak to arrows, and use my dark bow. And then, just to show you how the aura management works, I can select my vampirism and I could switch to it right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. But by the time I come back, my other aura is going to be depleted anyway. So that is the update for the Bakriminel Bolts with the Enchanted gem tips and the aura management system, and a little peek at the stalker creatures and soul gazers. And I hope that was interesting to you, that you don't have to wait for a Slayer assignment if you complete the Dishonor Among Thieves quest. And have a great night on RuneScape. Thanks for watching. See ya!